then she saw that people, a lot of predicting. You see, when the inner master came, she said she saw a master come with another one, with a bear flowing up to here, and telling her many predictions. And she asked, when will the Buddha come? I'm searching for the Buddha. And she said, the vision came right in front of her eyes. The master came from the cloud, from the heaven, in the daylight, in the broad daylight. She see this vision of the master in the form of Qinghai. Yeah, okay. Has nothing to do with me, but it's just a letter, all right. In the form of the master, Qinghai came, and together with other flowing bear person. That was 1963. And that, no, before that, 1963, she saw another vision, okay? And she saw that, and then she was blessed with the hand on the head, and she know many things, etc. It was long before I came into office, right? Okay. So don't think that because now I come here and everybody knows me that you will see me, because probably suggestive power. No, I wasn't even aware of anything. I was in high school. I know nothing about Himalaya master, nothing. Yeah? The foremost I would be reading the Diamond Sutra with cock, and with with the rhyme of the wooden fish, yeah, of the drum, that's all, okay? I know nothing about anything else. So she shows the master in the form of Qinghai came again with the flowing bear again, or something like that. And then she asked, when the Buddha will come? I am searching for the Buddha all these years. I want to see the Buddha. Yeah, I long for the Buddha. And then the flowing bird man saying to her, the Buddha will come right in your hometown. She will be born in your home, from your hometown. She was in my hometown. She was a person from my hometown. And the Buddha will appear from your hometown. And then she said, when will it come? When? Where? Can I see it, Buddha? And the flowing bird man will say that when many different names are escaping from the country, running all over into different sea, then the Buddha will come. He said, when Tran run, Nguyen run, Dang run, all names running. He didn't say when all the Vietnamese coming out become refugees. He said when Tran run, Nguyen run. He recites all the names of the Vietnamese. It's a very true vision. So when all these names are running, escaping, running, then the Buddha will appear. And the Buddha came from your hometown. So that's what she saw. And many other things she was blessed with. But even then, the ego was still there. Because at that time, she didn't have master yet. That's what she saw, but just one at a time, sometime, many years apart and things like that. And she doesn't know what to do with her other traits of human undesirable personality, you see. Therefore, even when she came to our group, she still thinks that people discriminate her and things like that, and that doesn't allow her to do this and that. Actually, it is only our group order, you see, that the people should do that or should not do that. So to keep the harmony within our group. Well, she probably first came, and she thinks that it shouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? We have all the likes and dislikes, all our own ideas and preconceived notion of how a life of everyone should be. And we don't respect the group harmony. Yeah? But I have told you just then, I say, even I was invited into the parliament of Hawaii senator, and they allow me to speak 15 minutes. They invited me to speak. But of course it's their office. And it's not for me alone to do there all day long, because it's a national place. Yeah? They should take care of national business. Therefore, even then, it's a great honor that they let me speak there, invite me, because people, they never invite anyone to speak there. Not even for 1 minute or 1 second. Understand? Therefore, it's already a great honor. Give me 15 minutes. And that's it. I spoke 15 minutes, no more. Because it's their place and they have to do their things. Understand? We are given what we are given, and we should be satisfied with that. If I would stay there and stamp my feet and say, I'm the master, you don't know, I'm Supreme Master Qinghai here. I want to speak all day long. Understand? That would be correct? No, of course not. So if you say you learn from me, try to learn properly. You learn what I do. Not you learn what you want only. And the other, leave it to the other initiates. That's very generous of you, but you should learn all. Because we have to develop all around into perfection. We can't just pick and choose. Because we don't like that. And we don't like this. If we still be in the like and dislike, we are still in the duality, in the dual world of good and bad, of trouble, of comparison, and we are never at one with all beings. That's all. Nobody will blame us anything, but we will suffer from our own discrimination, of our own stubbornness. Suppose a pot of soup, which is a mixture of all things, carrots, onions, turnips, and all kind of beans. And if one of the carrot doesn't want to be cooked, I said, no, I don't like to be cooked. I'm okay as I am. You don't cook me. I'm a great carrot. I'm different than other carrots. You don't recognize me. I'm redder. Yeah, then we stick there. Will that be proper? No. Then the carrot is either cast out from the pot, or you feel miserable because you're not contributing to the sweetness of the whole soup pot. All right? Therefore, of course, to realize our own nature, to be blessed with vision of God, are greatest importance to all of us. But still, while we have not reached the destination, there are many undesirable thorns that we should pluck out to be perfect. Right? To see Buddha, to see the Master, is only halfway through. And if you don't see it every day, you're not even halfway. You would just sit off and on. Understand? For example, today, the journalist asked me a question, Master, is it true that we can be only Buddha when we are in human form? And how about animal? Can they practice? Can they also improve? I said, yes, they can, but they will not jump into Buddhahood right away. Understand? Even though they have Buddha nature, but they're not endowed with enough equipment, have enough wisdom, have enough means to realize his own greatness. Therefore, probably he jumped into kind of angelic stage or lower saint order, but not jump right into Buddhahood, because he can't meditate. And then she said, yes, but my cat, he meditates. I said, yes, he meditates on mouse. Yeah, he sat in front of the mouse hole, all quiet and very, very unmoving, for hours on end, until the mice come, and then all the four will jump. So you know how he meditates on things. Yes, sometimes. Or he meditates on the meat, on the dishes, yeah, and things like that. And people in the world also, they meditate. They meditate on money, on beautiful girls, on property, on real estate, on presidency, on janitor, and everything they meditate. Power and fame and property. Yeah, many people meditate on them. They try all way of doing to attain these things, and they meditate on them every day until they reach their goal. That's also their meditation. But our meditation is an effortless meditation. We don't do anything. We don't even meditate on Buddhahood. We sit there, then the light comes. And the Buddha speaks to us. And then a vision came. Understand? Even during sleep, Master come to us. But then when somebody never meditates, and then Master has to come in dream to tell him. You understand? So we don't do much in our meditation. So actually, in our group, we shouldn't say we meditate. We don't really meditate. We just sit there, do nothing, and get everything. Meditate means effort, means thinking deeply on something. We don't even think. You sit there and sometimes not off all the time. I see it. But then the Master still come and say, hey, come up. And then we came up, right? Yeah. And sometimes you sleep very deeply, and then somebody kick you in the bed, and then suddenly you woke up and say, oh, I light all over. Because it was the leftover from what you have seen. And then you know, wow, at least Master just have taken it up. And then now, because somebody kicked me that I know. Otherwise you wouldn't even know. You slept through in the light. Just like a spoiled baby. A mother give him milk, and then he half sleep and half drink the milk, and in the morning ask him, was the milk good last night? He said, no, I was given any milk. I didn't see any milk. Yeah? And some very small children, my mother, father took them to the palace to see the queen and the king. And in the morning you wake up, he said, I haven't been in any palace. I haven't seen anything. Sleeping. Yeah, slept through. Understand? That doesn't mean we have not been, and that everyone in the palace recognize us as the son of so-and-so. And should they see us again tomorrow, they recognize that we are the royal blood, yeah? And that they recognize us, they would protect us when we are in trouble on the road or on the street or anywhere. Because we are such and such, from such and such family, and the son of a noble heritage. Understand? Yes, yes, yes. We were brought into the palace. All the queen and king, princess recognizes us. Just we slept through. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll grow up one day and we will know. Okay? Now, to cut off selfishness. Yeah, this is important. Some of us, the meditator, the great saint of the 21st century, still very reluctant to throw away this jewelry of selfishness. We want to wear it whenever we could, and it decorated our body. But it is not very necessary. Okay? There are better jewelry than that, and it's more suitable. Therefore, sometimes when the master comes, everybody run to see the master and shouting, I love you, and all this and all this. When it comes to working for the master tour, or probably preparation, or doing something to help with the preparation, and the contact person phoning all over the world, and nobody wants to know anything about it. But the last day, when the master come or nearly come, oh, all the workers come, volunteers from all directions. And when the job is all done, and all the difficulty already resolved and over, and the one who works and sacrifices, work themselves to death. And the others stand by and say, work on, it's beautiful, fantastic. And class in their hand, and enjoy the performance. That is when we know that we still have this ugly jewelry of selfishness around us. For example, yeah? Everybody likes to eat, but nobody wants to cook. If we have some talent of cooking, we should try at least maybe to wash some salad, yeah? To cut some fruits, yeah? Or wash some dishes afterward or beforehand to prepare, so then we enjoy together. Not that the whole kitchen staff alone works too hard because serving too many customers. Yeah, understand? But never mind, you do what you think is best. But if you truly want to be Buddha or to become a saint quickly, then you have to use your saintly quality every day, anytime you can. Otherwise, what is the use of having saintly quality and let it lay there sleeping? What the use of having a lot of money and never touch it and never even, let's say, buy some good thing for yourself and your relatives and friends? Money will be rotten there, even you have. Therefore, saintly quality is the same. Saintly quality is loving, is sacrifice, service, or cooperation in harmony for the cause of a noble purpose, to serve other beings, to make others happy, including ourselves. And that is a saintly quality. Whenever we use that, we know we have saintly quality. We're near sainthood. Otherwise, sitting there and waiting for people to call you a Buddha while you're doing nothing. It's not the way of a Buddha. Understand? A doctor is called a doctor when he is working in the hospital and saving lives, right? If he just sitting at home and reading newspaper or doing gardener, and sooner or later people just recognize him as a gardener and forgot his medical skill. Understand? Similarly, You originally are Buddha, but all this selfishness, all this material desire for comfort and self-glorification or importance make us far away from our own true Buddhahood, for Buddha nature. And nobody recognizes us as a Buddha anymore. Because you see, you just being selfish, just like a very selfish human. And of course they call you a selfish human. Huh? If a doctor is just sleeping all the time or doing gardening, they say, oh, that's the gardener. Yeah? Understand? He just kept distributing newspaper every morning. And the one who saw him said, oh, my paper boy has come. Right? Doesn't matter how much he explains himself. What's the use? Yeah? People believe him or not believe him, it doesn't do him any good. Right? He's still a paper boy, or a tea boy, a running errand boy. Okay? So you are as great as you make yourself to be. You are as great as you are using your own greatness for the benefit of others and self-enhancement. Otherwise, don't blame me if you don't see Buddha. If you don't know your own Buddha nature, if you don't know the kingdom of God. It's you, yourself, to be blamed. You are the one you should rely on to know your greatness. I only point the way. Doesn't matter how great I am, you benefit nothing if you do not try to discover your greatness and make use of it. Okay? All right. Any question? So if you want to ask question, please consider if you truly desire to know it, or just try to draw attention to yourself. Understand? This is also tempering our desire or curbing our selfish tendency.
Lao Tzu has been considered, to my knowledge, as a great teacher, a great philosopher, but he has not been considered as a Buddha. Do you think he is a Buddha?
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome. He is more Buddha than any other Buddhas could be. You have to study the whole book. He talked about light and sound, about the greatness of heaven, which he could not describe, so he just called it Tao, because he has no word for it. Okay? Only the Buddha can understand that. But because he wrote only a small book, you think he's not a Buddha. And the Buddha speaks 49 years, a lot of books, so you think he's a Buddha. He is the very Buddha of all Buddhas. Yes. Therefore, I read him to you. If he is not a Buddha, I wouldn't have bothered to consider. You have to read through the book. Yeah, and then you understand what I mean. You just hear people say, because of the discrimination between the Taoism and the Buddhism, there's no ism. When the Lao Tzu propagated his understanding through the demand of the disciple, that is Taoism. Yeah? That is the truth also. And then after he died, people call themselves Laoism. Yeah? Because it's taken after his name. And after the Buddha died, people call themselves Buddhists. It takes after the Buddha's title. After Christ died, they call themselves Christian, taken after his title, his greatness.
Thank you for spending the time with us today on Between Master and Disciples. Please tune in every day for more enlightening lectures from Supreme Master Ching Hai. Now stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for Animal World, our co-inhabitants, right after noteworthy news. We wish you many fabulous and fulfilling days.